What was that experience like for you?
I mean, it was cool, man. Just to be able to have an opportunity to come back to a place, where they loved you, appreciate you. My 3 years here felt like, like 10. I enjoyed my time here. It was fun just going out there talking, trash to all the guys that, I played with last year, and just to see the fans and, everything. So it was definitely cool.
Were you able to catch the video tribute?
Yeah, it was cool, man. I mean, stuff like that go a long way, man. I'm always humbled by any type of appreciation, from my time anywhere when, they show love back. So, it meant a lot.
Obviously, a heck of a game. 28 lead changes. It was like a back-and-forth game. What allowed you guys to pull away in the fourth quarter? Besides your 12 points.
We just stayed with it. All honesty, we just stayed with it, kept pushing. We didn't get rattled. We knew they was going to hit shots, make runs. We buckled down when we needed to and got stops.
Anybody on the Bulls bench in particular catch your attention? Look back a couple times after you scored.
All of them, every single one of them. Whoever I played with last year, they all got it.
What are you seeing from Zach right now? He's in this best stretch of his career. Kind of tried to act like you at the end of the game.
Yeah, man. The way Zach playing, I hope he make All-Star. I hope he's credited for the play he's been having. I mean, it's not easy, man. That dude worked extremely hard. I remember those times when he was dealing with his knee, how frustrated he was, just wanted to be out there and play, contribute, even playing through injuries. So to see him healthy and doing what we all know he's capable of doing, it's not surprising to see, but it's definitely gratifying to see because I know how hard he worked at his game.
Lonzo, first time for him back in the starting lineup, and first time been on the court with him in over 3 years.
Even Lonzo, man, those years, after that first year, I know how frustrated he was just being hurt, having surgery after surgery, rehabbing, things not going right, time getting pushed back. To see him out there, starting, playing, it's been many times in the summer where I just went over to Zoe's house, just chill with him, talk with him, just try to keep his mind on, straight. But you got to give that guy a lot of credit, the patience, the hard work that he put into that to be able to come out here and play this season and be starting, it says a lot about him.
Were you surprised at all about how close Lonzo is to kind of his former self at this point after so long?
I'm not surprised because I knew how hard he worked, but having so many surgeries and the type of surgery we had, it was so many question marks that possibly could come with it, so to see him out here doing it, I mean, it's amazing to see.
You mentioned it before, but you didn't play here that long, 3 years. But just the love that you have for the Chicago, the love that they've been showing you, kind of why do you think that is? Why do you speak to that as far as like why do you feel a connection to this place? That
I mean, when I think the first moment I came here, I tried to give my all and to this organization, to the city, and I think it showed. You can't fake it when you genuinely putting everything into, representing the Bulls when I came here, and I just think it showed. I embodied the culture of Chicago, everything. So it showed. And I think when people see that, you get the genuine reaction in return.
You've been through this a few times now, Toronto, San Antonio. Does this one compare at all? How does it feel coming back to a place you spent so much time?
Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely Toronto always be number one, first of all. But I got to put Chicago second, because just mentally, the space I was in, after I got traded going to San Antonio helped my career so much. But where I was at, with my joy, mentally, I was going through so much stuff personally. So to kind of have a renewed ambition coming to Chicago, and, I just remember the first meeting I had with AK and Mark and them, they just said, come here and just be you. So for that to translate to me being an all-star to, doing all the incredible things I did here, it just show you if you just stay with something, it'll repay you. So it gave me a renewed ambition coming back here.
We hear from young guys like Patrick and Kobe and Io, your mentorship and how that's kind of helped them find their voice as leaders. What does that mean to you that you pay forward?
It means everything to me, in all honesty, because every time I chilled or did anything with those guys, it was genuine. I didn't even care about basketball. I just wanted them to be great individuals first and foremost, and understand that, you know, you playing this league so much, you're going to have a lot of ups and downs emotionally and mentally. You know, you got to find a even keel to be able to sustain so much. And, you know, those guys became like, you know, I always said it, they was my sons. They still my sons. But, you know, to see them grow, mature, even me talking to them now, you know, it means the world to me because the respect will forever be there.
DeMar, you always talk to us about, you know, trying to beat father time and not paying attention to that. But with Vooch, your old teammate, he's 34, having one of the best seasons in his career. What are you noticing out of him that's made him so effective this stage in his career?
I mean, Vooch take care of himself extremely well. You know, the things he do off the court, you know, people probably won't get a chance to see, but he does a lot of stuff to stay on top of his game. He was always the first guy in there in the weight room, constantly working on his body, getting his body together. You know, so all the stuff like that is what give you longevity. You know, he's knock on wood, he's not hurt, he never hurt, he's always available, and that's just a testament to his hard work that he put towards the game off the court. You know, and you see it on the court when you have that knowledge and that experience of playing so long. You know, he's having a great year too.
You see Vooch, Zach, Lonzo, yourself all kind of playing at this level that you guys are this season. Does it give you any nostalgia or any of that bittersweet kind of like what if questions?
For sure, without a doubt. You know, without a doubt, it definitely give you that thought because, you know, that's why we came here all together. You know, to play together, to have those type of moments. But you know, it didn't go as we expected to go. But you know, the friendship and the moments that, you know, was created through that time means the world to me.
Since Doug's been made coach, you guys have talked about him simplifying the offense. You guys only had 7 turnovers tonight. Just curious, how would you explain the simplification of the offense and why that's working?
Doug just tell us go out there and just bring your game, and when we play, that's all. That's what he say. Just bring your game. I can't teach y'all how to play. Y'all know how to play. You know, and him putting that trust within us and having a selfless group like we have. Just the outcome that you get.
Dar, can you just speak to what inspired you to put together the defensive clips of Doug Christie, how you think the team responded, and how it maybe translated into these past wins?
Yeah, I think when you look at your leader on the sideline, you could kind of identify the toughness. You know, Doug talks a lot of crap, and to visually see why he talked crap is because that's what type of player he was. That's what gave him his long career, his defensive mindset. So when a team could see that, you know, how he was and look over to the sideline and realize, you know, our head coach did the same thing that he asking of us. You know, it makes everybody just step up and want to embody that same type of mentality that, you know, coach has. So I just thought it was a cool thing just to be able to show, you know, when he played back in the day, the things he did, because he acts a lot of us defensively, and to see him doing it was, I thought that'd be cool.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks,
Appreciate it.